Minecraft speedrunning is one of the coolest things, and I want to learn. I've been watching some YouTube videos, mainly by RecRap, and it's inspired me to try. I'm a complete beginner when it comes to this kind of stuff. I've put a lot of time into Minecraft in my days, but I've never tried speedrunning properly. So today, I'll be trying to learn the techniques, and in this video, I'll mainly be focusing on the overworld. I'll be primarily learning how to speedrun through the use of villages. You can get iron by killing an iron golem and use it to craft an iron pickaxe. Hay bales are used to craft wheat, which can be traded for emeralds with a farmer villager, to buy a water bucket off a fisherman. After finding lava, you can use that water bucket to make a portal and progress to the nether. I do briefly touch on the nether in this video, but that'll be in part 2. My first run. This run starts out in the desert village, which I ultimately find out doesn't have that much wood in it. Luckily, this tree was right outside the village and allowed me to craft up an axe and a hoe. Using that hoe, I ran straight over to these hay bales and managed to get exactly 7, which is what we need for that emerald trade. I actually got really lucky. This farmer had the exact trade that I needed, so I grabbed those 3 emeralds and grabbed some hay bales for food. I then realized, oh, I don't have enough wood to make this barrel for the fisherman. I also realized I don't know how to make a barrel. I've never made one before in Minecraft, but now I have. I placed it down, and this villager came out. He then proceeded to not cooperate, so his mate came over. I also feel like I got pretty lucky on this one. On my 3rd attempt, he had the trade. I spotted the iron golem and somehow missed my first swing, and then he ran out of range. Luckily, I hadn't turned those hay bales into bread yet, so I was able to build up and eventually kill him. This iron golem dropped 5 iron, the most you can get. However, it didn't matter at the moment because again, I didn't have wood. I crafted an iron pickaxe and an iron shovel, and I was done with the village in around 3 minutes. I broke a bunch of gravel to try and get some flint, and then I moved on to try and find a lava lake, which proved to be harder than I thought it was going to be. I saw this ravine and thought maybe there's lava in the cave, but tried to break my fall with a slab. Before you say anything, I'm trying to get rid of this scroll wheel habit, I swear. It's alright though. I loaded into the next world and found this village. It was exactly what I was after. Or so I thought. I crafted this hoe and mined these hay bales, but there was only 5 in the entire village. I just decided to cut my losses, get my ears destroyed by a baby villager, and reset. This next village was perfect. I just really like the layout of it. After putting down a crafting table and making my axe, I decided to grab some more wood, build up, and kill the iron golem. Now, this iron golem only dropped 3 iron. On a typical run, you want him to drop at least 4, enough for an iron pickaxe and flint and steel. However, this village had a blacksmith, which I hadn't seen in ages, and it was loaded. I crafted up iron tools and even a diamond pickaxe. It was beautiful. Now it was time to go grab water and look for a lava lake. I saw this zombie and I really thought it was lava and got excited. I found myself in this ravine which looked really promising, so I used this water bucket to get down and yeah, my water disappeared. Luckily there was some right here and I grabbed it. I'm not entirely sure what happened. Somehow I must have lagged on a single player world. But anyway, we found some lava. Well, I technically did. Somehow I didn't realize that I just crossed 2 lava lakes. I thought they were both flowing for some reason. But anyway, I collected myself and I attempted to build this nether portal. I'm not used to building them in the middle of a lava lake. I've only ever done a couple in my lifetime and it's never been in the middle. The only thing going through my mind right now is do not spill the water everywhere. Do not spill the water. Of course I spilled the water. I mean, what do you expect from me? It's my 3rd run. Due to me spilling the water, I ran out of lava in my close vicinity. Luckily, there was some behind me. If you're wondering why I'm going for this single source block up here, it's because I still hadn't realized that there was a lava lake behind me. I think a key thing to take away from this for me is don't worry too much about going fast, just get it done right. And I think that'll eventually end up saving me time. If I just took a second, had a look around, and realized This could have gone so much smoother. As I'm entering the nether, it's probably a good time to tell you that I have no idea what to do in the nether. I've seen little snippets of things that tells me to look at the entity number. And I believe that the entity number, when it goes higher, there's more mobs, which can mean a bastion. So that's exactly what I tried. After doing one full 360, I decided that this direction was the best direction to go. I didn't have many blocks at the time, and I was a bit worried that I would need them, so I got some on the way. The nether is like the most crucial part to a Minecraft speedrun. It's make or break. I'm so glad that I paid attention to that little tip about finding bastions, because as you can see, I managed to find one. Now, a good speedrunner can tell you the name of this bastion and how to run it. Me on the other hand, I had no clue, so I randomly dug through the roof and managed to drop into this room with 2 chests. I was pooing myself. I had no clue what to do. I had seen another thing where you can access the chests from below without drawing aggro, so I just gave it a go. The loot was pretty mid, but it seemed to work. The pigs weren't angry, and I was kind of just looting the chests at my own pace. Mind you, I probably should be going a little bit faster than this, but I didn't know what I needed to grab. The one thing I did know what I needed to grab was gold. Fortunately, we found this block of gold, but other than that, it was dry. That's where these routes in the different kinds of bastions come into play. Because I see runners getting like 2 stacks of gold, sometimes even 3, and then they have all the pigs behind them, drop them into a hole, and get all the trades done in like a minute. Now, as you can see here, I have about 1 pig and 5 pigs in this hole. Less, it's only 4. And they are not happy. I'm trying to build them a bridge up here so they can attack me properly, but they just... they just want me dead. Got down to 1.5 hearts. I'm so glad I had this bread on me. After healing up just 3.5 hearts, I guess I thought that was okay. I built them a staircase up, broke the chest to draw aggro, and almost died there. I got all of them in the hole after giving this guy a bit of a shove, and chucking my sword in there as a last ditch effort for a trade. I did the gravel trick to push all the items up and grab them through the block, to give me a grand total of 0 ender pearls. I needed gold so desperately. I just didn't even know where to look. So I went down this hole and I saw this pig, and I'm so used to these pigs just randomly attacking you. I forgot that I had gold armor on, so it wasn't going to. And then this happened. All I learned from this is I need to practice. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Practice. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something through this. If you want to continue to learn with me, subscribe so you don't miss when I upload part 2 where I learn the nether.